See how this is gonna go. All right. I was gonna wait for a couple people to jump in, but I don't think anybody's going to. So I'm gonna go on ahead and just do my intro. Hey guys. For those of you who know me, it is either, I go by a new by baby. I have for a while, for ages. Um, my actual name we're not gonna talk about here because reasons. Uh anyway, so I guess it's good. Like I said, it's gonna be more of like a hangout thing. We only are going to, I'm only gonna be here for an hour. That's it. So, still working out some kinks with this, getting this thing set up, getting this whole spiel working. Um, Kind of working in the dark, mostly because it's a very gloomy day and I don't feel like it. If you see any fur, that is because Finn jumped in my lap earlier and was being a shit. So, other than that, yeah. So, I guess kind of across all of my platforms, what's going on is what I'll talk about then. Um, Not all of them here, not all the live streams I do are most every single one's gonna kind of have a theme. And I've been explaining it for so long that I feel like I just don't want to explain it anymore. I feel like it's already been talked about, but I'm gonna talk about it again. So this is more of a hangout thing. It's very open. I'm sorry, it's very much a get to know you girl kind of a thing. Um Instagram, my live streams there are going to strictly start with just being lessons for crafting and all that. Here, this is going to be my hangout spot. None of the bullshit unless somebody wants to start it. Same as usual, won't tolerate anybody outside of this space um haranguing me. So, because last I checked, still have a First Amendment right. That's how it is. Also, these same people, last I checked, they don't own me. So, anyway, um, if anyone's been like following me for a while, aware of that situation, you know what's up. Then, Facebook tomorrow is going to be just updates. Um, Tonight is going to be one of those nights. I had a really bad migraine last night, took me out completely, and totally shut my night. So tonight, after this live stream, dinner, and then I'm going to be in the shop getting everything done. Like it is, yeah, it will be a nonstop thing. So it's going to be just all the way across the board. Kind of excited about that. The other thing is live streams are only archived. I only archive them. I do not repost them um, for public unless these go really well and I have some interaction. If I don't have any interaction and I'm talking to myself for a fucking hour, like I'm gonna be very, very cranky and very, very over this. Um, Other than that, yeah, that this is kind of just what it's going to be for a full hour. Yay. Um Eventually my plan, and this may be later on down the road or when I really start slamming out some stuff to keep my workflow going, and kind of drag you guys along with me. I'm going to try to set this thing up. Don't ask. Tech savvy, not so much. Not in this day and age. Not with all the new bullshit they have. So, eventually I will have it where you guys will be able to actually see me working on the digital stuff while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That's something, and actually working on art designs for this year. So, that's going to be once I figure this whole thing out. Um but yeah, other than that, I think that's it. So I'll guess I'll just be sitting here. I'll probably knit for a minute, and everyone's like, why don't you just go on ahead and get on Twitch? That's more work than I want right now. Way more than I want. I'm already having trouble with this. Why do I want to move to another platform? Like, I don't need to add any more onto my stuff. I am already on every single freaking platform that's out there. And half of them I'm not as on as I haven't been on as much as I should have been for like a while. But because I'm getting back into the groove of things, posting on this day, like having consistency so that way it's like a boom 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 situation. No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no. Like it's a lot. But like I said, that's kind of why I'm here. And apparently I do better like off the cuff. But it comes this is why part of me wanted to do a story time. And I'm also proving a point with these live streams to a few fucking people. So because apparently I'm such a threat to certain human beings, and we'll talk about that later. They live in a very big fantasy world that isn't reality. I'll put it like that. Yes. However, um this is kind of just like I said, a hangout thing. That's about it. So, and it's just one of those things where go in, come out, go in, come out kind of a thing. Eventually I'm going to probably be doing writer's block again, or I'll probably just be doing like really quick vids talking about stuff, little things. Story times, definitely. I do story times in their full thing. Like I really need to do story times in their full like talkie because woo, I got some. And they need to be more than just on TikTok. They can go into full detail. Uh it's pretty bad. It's downright awful. Like that's all I can say about that. It's downright awful and I fucking hate it. Um yeah, just one of those things. So I guess I'm just going to be sitting here hanging out for a full hour by myself. Great. Fantastic. With nothing to talk about. Great. See, and this is what I mean. I used to have this pretty good following back in the day. Went underground for 10 years. That's a story I should probably tell. It's been long enough I can finally tell it and feel better about it. And then I had to go underground again when I was trying to get my feet back up under me. And this is what I mean by I don't know what to do anymore. I'm old school in the way that my energy is one thing, I'm in person, it's one thing. But when it comes to stuff like this, I am 100% no, I'm actually pretty invisible naturally, unless, yeah, you're dealing with stupidity. That's about it. Or like I get weirdos that show up and it's just like golden goose syndrome, which eventually I'll probably talk about. Yeah, I call it the golden goose syndrome. It's probably not what it's probably an actual like legit name for it, but um that's the only thing that I can come up with explaining what the fuck it is. So, yeah, just not a big fan. Not a big fan. Really not. So, like I said, mm-mm. Just gonna be me yapping my trap. Hey Finn, you wanna argue? No. He's under me. He doesn't even want to talk. Shocking. But like I said, it's just one of those things. Um, this is normal. And that's the thing is I want to be able to, like I said, reconnect with people, let you into my world a little bit. It's kind of like therapy for me, finding that way of discussing things, and that way people go, holy shit, and this is real, this is what's going on, and be able to support people like me going forward in life, that have been dealing with a lot of fucking bullshit, and it caused a lot of PTSD and a lot of trauma, and realizing that when you've been blaming yourself all these years, you're actually not the one responsible for all the fucking bullshit. It's the other people. So, and they try to blame you because, yeah, they try to use you as a scapegoat, which your homegirl ain't about that shit no more. Okay? Old person, me, the old one, old me would have taken and just like taken the shit and taken the shit and taken the shit, and to the point of I would not want to be on this planet any fucking more. No. No more. No. Your girl ain't gonna tolerate none of that bullshit. No, no. Mm-mm. So, you act a fool, you cause problems for me, especially for the people I care about too, on top of that. That's when you're gonna get some hands. You're gonna catch hands. Yes. And I mean that metaphorically because I have the most razor sharp tongue you will ever freaking come across. At least when I'm cranky. Which today apparently I am. Great. See, I'm just gonna sit here. I guess I'm gonna work on some stuff for like an hour. Have no human interaction for like a minute. So, like I said, it's nothing. Slip 3 stitches. Shit. No. Like I said, I'll just be doing this for the next hour. Because, like I said, there's just nothing really there. Usually I have something to go on, something to talk about. Um, I was really hoping to have more of, like I said, a talkie session, but yeah. How it's always been. So, yep. Just gonna be quiet as fuck. No subjects to talk about. But I'm committed. I'm committed. It's not like how it was on Instagram where I literally talked for an entire hour. And it's like I just kind of unloaded everything into that. So, yep. When you're not gonna watch anyway, just saying. when I've been like all week, hey, doing live streams. But like I said, I'm proving a point. Because at this rate, like I said, everyone, send me the link, send me the link. No. Get your ass over here and come fucking. Yeah, I know. But this is kind of the point that I keep getting proven about all the time. And it sucks. Like, this really, really sucks. So, you know. Like, this is kind of the norm. It's always quiet. You know, maybe I do have an idea. When it comes to when it comes to a point of that is disgusting, stop it. Sorry. When it comes to support, that is something that very few people have ever given me. Very few. And when you have a craft that I do, besides what I'm doing now, this is just kill time. Because honestly, I'd rather be drawing right now. You know, when that work gets put in, I think it's the most difficult to deal with for some people. Have I been that person before? Yeah. Where I've kind of blown hard work off that someone's put in. Yeah, I've done that. I was really young, but yeah, I did that. When you work your ass off and give up so many pieces of yourself and your time to people who don't matter and to some who do, it does affect me. And it affects other people like me. Why? Well, simply, we care. And sometimes I think we'd rather see other people succeed versus ourselves due to the fact we don't feel like we deserve it. And when things like this happen with me, where, you know, I've put in all that work for so long, but even as I'm sitting here and I'm knitting, it proves the point. Everyone's right. I don't deserve anything at all. Because even though I dedicate everything to everybody else and have all my life, that when it comes to me and to the people who have given their all to me and they want to see me succeed, like genuinely want to see me succeed because they feel I deserve this, but they can't be there forever. It it's other people, new people that need to show up. And that's what breaks me, I think, more than anything. Like, it really breaks me because of that. You could be, you know, anything. I've been doing what I've been doing for ever. I never put all my eggs in one basket when it comes to trades or making things. And when I am passionate about something, I'm passionate about it. But it's also hard when most, if not all, of my fan base is overseas. And I think that's also what's affecting me. And now with this whole thing with everything else going on around, and then I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve tomorrow. I don't know. I can't tell you. Like I said, I kind of burnt myself out with the Instagram live stream talking about stuff. I just know right now I am exhausted. Um, I was fighting with this thing to just get it started for a fucking hour. Um, and yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more to it. But, you know, I'm good with old school advertising. But trying to figure it out and catch everybody at the right time, and I can't do that anymore. I'm exhausted, like extremely, and it sucks. Because what you guys don't know is it's empty where I'm at. Empty. The only people I see are the people I get to see every day, the snoods, and snoods do not make the place any better. They actually make it worse. They take away everything that half of us old timers fucking worked for. Um, you know, and like for me, getting myself back up where I was, tis a bitch. So, like I said, it's just one of those things, I guess. Could have been better, could have been worse. Like I said, we do more cosplay stuff and more textiles, but without interaction, I get burnout. And the thing is, the most recent interactions I've had have been mediocre, honestly, to some extent. I think there's only certain good things that have come out of certain things. Um, but yeah, like today I was, so excited. I was like, I'm finally going to be able to get back into doing lives. I'm finally going to be back in where I'm comfortable. And yeah, don't have that. And it's very difficult when no matter what I do, people will only show up when they want it to be about them, when they want something to do outside of what I'm doing because they are bored. Um, and like I said, I've been dealing with so much sabotage over so many fucking years that I can't do it anymore, guys. Like I can't. What I do is my biggest passion. If it was anybody else, I'm not stupid. I would have already been able to buy my shop. I would already have a shop, probably extended already. I would already I would be where I deserve to fucking be. But again, no. I know what you do. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. You think you know. And I think that's the hard part for me is no matter what I do, there's no success. Not for me, anyway. Everyone else around me, fuck yeah. But when it comes to me and having to be that person that will actually tell someone to fuck themselves or go fuck off, they get pissed. Cranky, even. Yeah, I said it. Cranky. And it's hard. It's really hard. And here I am. I have so many people that I'm thankful for. So many. I mean, I'm not going to mention them here. They know who they are. But I am the most grateful for them because they have got me through all the bullshit. But even they are kind of over this bull. Like they are over the crap that I keep just getting dealt. And as someone else put it, with all the work you've already put in, you should already have been on like the radar. You should have already been on the radar 10 years ago. Yeah, I guess so. Fucking 5 years ago. But, you know, it's hard to coordinate a good time for people or, anything else to kind of fluctuate my schedule to do anything or go into these lives or do whatever it may be. And I guess like right now I'm just giving a dose of reality. You know, all the people that I could have had watching this. Yep. One little thing took those people from me. All because I was standing up and yep. But also at the same time, it's the curse of what we call the retails, which is, oh, oh, good, you have a card. Oh, good, I'll check out the stuff. No, you don't. I think that's why I wanted to give up on social media so many years ago with what I do, and and why I hate online sales is because people don't give a fuck, honestly, about artisans anymore. People don't give a fuck. Nope, they don't. They don't. And I hate saying it like that. I hate being that person to say it. Um, so many people, so many. It's the same thing, you know? That's all right. And I've sacrificed everything. But like I said, I've always been a scapegoat for people. Even if I was quiet, kept my head down, I would still be treated like shit. Okay? If and it's like if I stood up for myself, I would be attacked. If I've always just for some odd fucking reason been that person people just want to have an attitude with. And, a friend of mine said it best when we were at a show, and for the first time, she said, "Holy shit, it's you." And I said, "I'm invisible. I am 100% invisible unless to certain people." Yep, that's what it is. And I had someone that I worked for, okay? She was awesome. She looked at my resume and knew right then and there I would give her my all. To the point where customers asked if I was the fucking manager because I was the one who gave her everything that I could. Now, the thing is, when you are the person who is that way, like me, who says, I'm going to give everything I have to someone, she was the only one who never actually took full advantage of that. She always was more concerned about the fact, well, I don't want you to drive home because it's too late and you're not going to drive all the way back home. She let me crash on her couch so many times. She mostly because she it was a shorter distance and it was because she knew I was exhausted. Um I I've had a lot I've done in my life. A fucking lot. And no, I don't talk about it. Certain things I won't talk about openly. And it's because I don't mentally want to go back. I want to go back to the good times, the nostalgic times. The rest of the stuff, not so much. And that's where it affects me the most. Sucks. But it's one of those things where, you know, I love compulsive liars. They're the easiest people for me to, like I said, kind of make play toys out of. Um, because they're stupid. Um, you know. things of that nature. There's a lot behind the scenes. Um, I don't know, maybe I will switch out from YouTube to Twitch at this given rate. Probably have, like I said, I don't know. I don't know anymore what draws people in. And I think that's the hard part. And that's the thing. People come to me for so much. But and I mean the only thing I can really give of myself in its full in its entirety is my art, because that's where all of my attention and love lies. And tonight when I get off of this, shit, I'll probably tap out maybe in another 5 minutes, honestly. Um I'm just kind of over it. Sorry, but I am. Um I think that there's just going to be a change very soon, for YouTube's. I think I'm gonna end up just going live on Twitch, and at least that way I have something to work with. Um, Emphasis on something to work with. So, you know, sucks, but because y'all, I don't think I can last a full hour like this in full fucking depression because I got nothing to talk about. Nothing. Like, except for feelings. Oh my god. And except for shit that's really just going on. You know? It's awful, but I'm more the person who's gonna talk about their reality versus, this is what I'm really dealing with. And I don't understand why people think that, you know, I can, I don't know. It's hard. That's all it is. It's just hard. Like I said, I hate showing myself like this. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll change this up and just do videos for a while. Just do blog style, I guess. Um, go from there. Because setting up for having to deal with this bullshit, setting up for a full hour for me right now and dealing with all this, it's just not fucking worth it. Um, Honestly. And people are gonna be like, well, why can't you go live on your phone? Well, it's because I need over 1,000 fucking followers now because they don't allow you to do that anymore. I'm just saying. Like, you are limited with certain things. So, I'm limited with certain things. So that's kind of, you know, why I do this, but I do it on the lives just because it's easier for me. But I think I'm gonna change the schedule after next week again. Um definitely gonna change it after this week. So we'll see. I think I'm actually gonna tap out now, honestly. Um, because I already see that within this last 20 minutes, someone popped in, but I don't know when anyone is here if they're not in the chat. I don't My thing lies. So my side actually lies. So I can't see anything or anything like that. But hopefully next week, I'll feel like going a full so many minutes. I guess I've got to do stuff for TikTok tonight. Because I have quite a few pieces to finish, so I'll probably just do that. Um, do those, post the thingies up, and kind of just go from there with that. And yeah, because I still have some. I have at least one case of glass I'd like to get done, maybe two, and go from there. So yeah, it's 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 gonna be one of those days. Like, I can already see it. It's awful. Like I said, I don't blame anybody for not watching, but I do, just a little. I do blame some people. But again, you probably are not gonna see this at all unless I give you the link. Um, doesn't matter. Like I said, just it's just one of those things. So, anywho, I got nothing more to say. Um, Nothing more really to chit chat about. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna go get back to work in the dungeon and get my stuff done. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go do that and start dinner. I think that's all I'm gonna do because it's just one of those things. Yeah, proves my point. It does. It proves my point. You know, so it's okay. I'm okay. So maybe I'll figure out how to do TikTok. I don't know. TikTok live. Yeah, there's an idea. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's like I did this on Instagram as an update last night. 136 followers, not one person watched. And I think the person who did jump in regretted that shit because they were about to be pulled into a conversation and they were like, nope, I'm out. So, yeah, you know, yeah, it's just one of them things. It's a me thing. It's because it's me. If it was anybody else, fucking different. Hold, please. Hello?
Hi, this is Mary with American Citizens Care. How are you doing today?
It's because they know me. Damn, I got excited. Anyway, I was like, oh, y'all are at least going to get a little bit of entertainment on this playback. But, nope. There's, like I said, there's really nothing for me to discuss. And have anyone listen. That's why I said, I'm the one no one listens to, but I'm the one everybody listens to. It makes no sense, but it's true. So, Yeah, patience. That's all it's gonna take is patience. But the boy doesn't want me to continue this. I'm already burnt out. Um, so whoever gets to watch this playback or wants to watch this playback, um, sorry, it's not exciting. Um, but this is like the norm. This happens all the time. And yeah, I'm kind of at that point where I don't know what more to do. Um, I do everything I can to get my word out and be charismatic and bouncy as shit, and I can't be that without help. Like I can't be that without a reason. Usually I can, but well, that and the nightmares from last night didn't help. So I had quite a lot of symbolism in them, and let me tell you, wow. That's all I can say is just wow. Um, I have to, it's said to branch out, things of that nature. Do what you're uncomfortable with. This makes me uncomfortable. So I don't know. Maybe that plays into that. I don't know. Um, but I know I'm not I'm not all right with it. Um, this makes me want to go back in my hole and stay there. Um, honestly, because it proves my point that I can put someone else in front of this camera. They will sell everything all day, all night. They can do what I can't because all they have to do, bat their eyes and say, "Oh my god," whatever. Like I'm not that person. I can't be that person. You know, part of me wishes so much that I was just I don't know. That's why when people will comment to me or say something to me or come across to me that, well, you seem such this person, or like, I guess, you know what? No. In the last 10 minutes, let me tell you a story, because this is the subject we're going to get on. Now, when it comes to, again, artwork, real artistry doesn't get recognition unless the artist themselves is attractive. And we are talking to everybody. They have to have be photogenic themselves, be, you know, that kind of a thing. Okay. They have to be a 10, a 20. They have to be model like themselves in order to gain anything. Fight me because you know the fuck I'm right. Go ahead, you can fight me all you want because I'm going to prove this is real. Now, when it comes to me, I bodybuilt and I did everything I could. Looking back, when I had plateaued, looking back 6 years ago, I was getting up onto the attractive scale to the point where people were attacking me and created an eating disorder that eventually I will talk about later. That whole incident I will talk about when I'm ready. I'm not ready yet. Now, in its entirety, I'll talk about it. But now, I fight this thing all the time. I mean, I really fight it. But I've learned that I am not owned by anybody. Okay. Even then, they didn't own me. All right. They didn't know my mind. They didn't own anything that I was, what I was trying to create. They were a means to an end for me. But it also took away a lot from me being where I was at. Now, I had to get my mind back together. I had to get my mind straight. That takes time. That doesn't happen overnight. I finally am getting back on track. Slowly. Very slowly. But I'm getting there. And now that I'm like, okay, I'm at least ready to get back into getting the weight off, getting back into, really hardcore slamming out everything in the art industry, everything I've got art wise. Fuck, even the book I'm writing now, like I'm slamming the shit out as much as I can. But again, support only goes so fucking far when, you know, people come up and say, well, your shit's too expensive. Bitch, if you knew how many fucking hours went into one fucking piece, you would shit yourself. You wouldn't say that shit to me. Now, there is a piece that I'm going to be finishing within the first month. I've already decided this. I'm going to dedicate an entire week to this motherfucker. And it is everything that encompasses my ability. Everything that encompasses my ability. And this is why I'm not taking any commissions. But again, back onto the attractive scale, my attractiveness is my art. That's where my real attraction is. The other thing is everyone, recently that showed up in my booth, they're like, well, you have a fucking harem of all these men, da da da. I really don't. These guys show up, buy nothing. They don't know how to fucking simp. Okay? They suck at simping. They don't buy shit, but they pine. When, and I checked with someone about this and I said, tell me this is golden, this is what I'm seeing. They confirmed it. And the thing is, I am only attractive because of the artwork and the title and the fact of what I do. But I don't know. I don't know how much more I can take of everything else going on around me. I have seen so many people um do so well for themselves doing what I do. They're doing amazing. Me? Whatever. struggling. I would give anything, anything to be able to drag people in. Like I said, bring you guys into my world, literally. Give people the nostalgia of what got me started in the first place. But there's no point in me talking about it when no one's going to show up to the table. And here I will be, just like I was for this past hour, talking to my damn self. Well, talking to a camera, but talking to myself. And I think it's the hardest part for me. I don't do well on my own like this. I don't. This is why I keep saying I really need my customer base back. I need you guys back because I can't function without you assholes. I can't function. And it sucks. It really sucks for me. And what I do is all the everything I make, everything I've ever made, everything I will make, I make for the people around me, people who come in. But I understand you don't want to come in when not only you understand the vibes that we're dealing with and the people we're dealing with, you understand things where I'm at shop wise, where my location's at. It's hard when your customer base does know you're struggling and yet they don't know you're struggling. They think, oh, it's what you do is just that is every hour of every day. I only get 1 day a week. I've dedicated only 1 day a week to myself to do everything from housework, cleaning, all of it because I have to dedicate all my hours and my time to what I do because there is nobody else making this shit but me. But me. I'm the one putting in that work. I'm the one putting in that work. And if I hear one more time that or an implication that I have to be married, no, I'm not. I'm on my own as a single woman doing this shit. I ain't got no old man, okay, who no. And if I did, let me tell you, that would be extra slave labor. You think I'm joking? No, that would be some fucking slave labor. So, yeah, no, you don't get it. You've no idea what I deal with. I would love to be able to how do I put this delicate? I can't. I would love to be able to not only have a shop that I can literally go to every single fucking day, that isn't just 2 days a fucking week, that isn't just, you know, I'm dealing with a lot over with this. Um, we'll talk about it later because there's gonna be some shit getting said later. There will be. Um, but I can't take it anymore. And now we're finally in the last minute. And yeah, part of me only gave as vague detail as I can, again, due to the fact of risking harassment outside of this. So I'm going to go on ahead and close by saying if you guys caught uh, the playback, even though you probably won't, fantastic. So glad you're here. Um, Thanks for at least being here after the fact. And I'll hopefully see you guys soon. But I'm gonna go. Finn! Listen, they don't know what you're doing, so don't do that. Stop it. You don't need to be so loud. You're not having no peanut butter. Stop it. Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle. See you guys.